The new Flow 107.1, I'm DJ A-Rich, and I appreciate everybody coming out. Everybody appreciates you coming out. Shout out to Euphora. They put this on for us, Mile High City. Make some noise for Euphora! Shout out to everybody that's been hitting the stage. Y'all ready for Jermaine Dupri? Y'all ready for some T.I. today? Hey, listen, Mile High City, a lot of work went behind the scenes, fencing, extra security. I want to introduce you to the CEO, the owner of Euphora. His name is Pepe. I'm bringing him to the stage. Y'all make some noise!
Hello everybody, happy 420! Buddy, I gotta thank every one of you guys for coming down. Really appreciate it. Euphora is so happy to host this party.
Yes.
We're gonna do it all over next year. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I want to thank everyone, all the sponsors over here. I want to thank all of our city officials for working so hard in making Colorado the epicenter of this movement.
Pepe, real quick, how many days did it take for you guys to get your license for all this? How many days did it take?
Oh my God, guys, we camped out for 27 days, 24 hours.
Y'all make some noise for that, man. 27 days, day and night.
And I want to thank our production team that put this whole thing together.
Long before this was vogue, long before this was a green rush, and people were trying to figure out how to make as much money as they could, I was out there on the streets making sure that patients had a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It was almost 20 years ago today that I was diagnosed with MS. And it happened when I realized that I was in the middle of an episode or a bout that left me with intractable pain, that the doctors that I had at the time could only figure out how to treat me by trying to turn me into an opioid addict. And when I realized, and one of my own doctors realized that it was time for me to stop going down that path, I started seeking out cannabis back in 2000. Long before we were thinking about CBD, I was looking for strains that had CBD in it, knowing that it gave neuroprotection and that it would help me with my intractable pain. And the second I started getting relief for me, I started making sure that I was out lobbying to get relief for everybody else. One of the nation's leading cities, one of the nation's leading states, leading the way for marijuana reform. But guys, you have to understand this. Right now, while we're sitting here being able to light up the way we want, there are still people who are being locked up just for having a joint in their pocket. There are people who are being dragged out of their homes because they want to make sure that they have some medication there for their children. This year, just yesterday, CNN put out a report in every than was the difference in the election of the last president. So you alone, this group right here is what can make the difference in 2020 when it comes to making sure that patients, now look, every one of us has a right as an adult to do what you want to do. But we have to understand that we need to be able to take care of every religion on the planet. Talks about how we are judged by what we do for the least of us. And there are people suffering today that don't have access to cannabis. There are people suffering today who know that if they give their child just one little bit of cannabis, they could be arrested or lose their rights. And as we enjoy ourselves today and have as much fun as we want, let's not leave here and forget and leave those patients on the battlefield. We have got to step up for those who can't speak for themselves. 20 years ago, when I came out, there weren't a lot of
Baja City, how y'all feeling? Y'all good? Before we bring out one of the main acts, I want to introduce you to a morning show that you already know about. They've been in the market. And parties don't stop till.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play. And we ride on them things like every day. Hey, you know, I like my beat down low, down low, down low, down low, down low, down low. Don't you know I like my top head band, head band. Hey, 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 you know I like my beat down. Coming down to the highway here, and the doors and the killer was all in. The SS from 2016, watching some television. Shawty, I never sleeping, got the ready to pop a ready to get it tripping, ready to show these folks a celebrity. You see me on the jug, turn ahead. I be on tour, I'm thinking, hey baby, and you don't show me more, cause you don't know I got a club out of 3. When I serve, shout it, serve that. Do it now, say, when I hold it, all the world there. What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that? I know all about that. Loaded fofo, on the low where the cheese at. Fresh out the chick to the chicks where the cheese at. What you know about that? What you know about that? Hey, what you know about that? I know all about that. Live fun, having fun, like good blow. Hey, baby, you straight that. Ride stole the car while he bang that. We hell took a long that brain that bad. Catch it with your bitch, he can blow your brain back. Hey, boy, you better be. Only never happy when it's just me. Because by God, we don't let them be. Not disrespecting, I'm a catch felony. For real, if you listen, I'll get you paid. But not interested in the shit you say. If it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting no. If it ain't about the money, ain't no use to you rigging my line. Stop wasting my time. If it ain't about the money, nah, I can even hear what you say. I ain't better do shit. If it ain't about the money, yes, you can miss me with it.
In the tree up there, Tim.
Sam,
You shaking it today?
I want some of that. I want some of that.
Well, he ain't ready to go.
Well, it's gonna take him a minute to come down.
No, it ain't.
That nigga take it to come down.
I see it on TV.
I tell you what, if they really, really, really want some more of this shit, make them say it.
Shit. I think we just give